Hello, this is Mike Anderson for your Central Mortgage Minute. Today is Wednesday, January 8th, 2014. Well, the time has come right around the corner on January 10th of 2014. The qualified mortgage does go into effect and the ability to repay. You've been seeing all kinds of things in the media, all kinds of things on Facebook, like the mortgage broker is dead. We're not going to be making mortgages, and oh my God, doom and gloom. Well, that is not true. First of all, the mortgage broker is not dead. The mortgage broker is alive and well, and will continue to be alive and well. But I want to let all the members of the Ladder and Bloom family companies know that Rick Haas, the president of Ladder and Bloom, and myself and Paul Unkoff have had countless meetings, and we are prepared. We're ready to go, business as usual on January 10th. Now, will there be some changes? Yes, there will be some changes. Will some people be affected by getting a mortgage? Yes, they will. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you it's just like, no problems. There will be some issues. However, we have answers to some of these issues. Let me kind of go into detail a little bit, very simple, on what takes place on this Friday on January 10th. There's basically 4 components to QM, which stands for qualified mortgage, all right? Number 1 is the ability to repay. They call it ATR, ability to repay. Now, guys, this is nothing new. That's exactly what we do now. W-2s, pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns, that's the same thing that we've always been doing. So there's no change there. The other thing that they've done is a change. There's a cap, a 3% cap on points and fees. Does that affect a central mortgage? No. We're not going to exceed that 3% cap on points and fees. And remember, we issue credits on practically every single one of our loans. So that's not an issue. Will it be with some other lenders? It could. It could. The third area is what's called safe harbor and rebuttable presumption. And it has to do with a new formula called APOR. That's the average prime offer rate plus 150 basis points, okay? You can't exceed that. If you exceed that number, now how does that number comprise? It's comprised by taking the interest rate plus that 1.5%, and you can't exceed that APOR rate. Now, will loans exceed that? Yes, they will. If they will exceed it with people with credit scores below 650. You're going to see that happen. However, there has been announcements that we've watched in the last couple days. There will be lenders who will not make loans that exceed that, and if they exceed that, that is called a rebuttable presumption. Good news for the Ladder and Bloom family companies, Essential Mortgage, we have sources for loans that fall under rebuttable presumption. So if you have a listing and you have a loan, you get notification that the buyer can't qualify because they didn't meet safe harbor, but they were rebuttable presumption. Don't worry, send them to Essential Mortgage, we'll get them closed. The last thing, number 4, is the elimination of risky features. Now, what are risky features? Prepayment penalties, interest only, things of that nature, which we don't even do here in the state of Louisiana anyway. And then there's one last little piece, and that has to do with the 43% debt to income ratio that we've all heard about. We don't have to worry about that at this point. However, if we do get a rebuttable presumption, we will have to fall in to those guidelines of that 43% debt to income ratio. So that's what I wanted to pass on to you. So it's going to be business as usual. Your Essential Mortgage loan officers have all been trained. We did that last Friday. Our staff has been trained. We are ready to go on January 10th. And I will tell you, there's a lot of lenders out there who are not ready to go. But rest assured, your mortgage company is. And like I said, the leadership of the Ladder and Bloom family companies, Rick Haas, myself, and Paul Unkoff, we are on top of this. We're having countless meetings to make sure that we're in compliance with these new rules and regs. So go out there and sell lots of real estate. And if you got any questions, email me or call me, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.